Welcome to 8 Minute TV. Alfred asks. Today is a very special day because I have a very special guest, Munya Jumbi. Thank you, bro.
What's up, man?
Thanks
Thank you for having me.
Show,
Thank you for having me.
I'm so honored to have you here. Munya Jumbi is a senior computer science major, a YouTuber, a famous YouTuber with 15,000 subscribers, over 4.4 million views, monetized YouTube channel, employed by Amazon last summer. Your resume is a long list, and if I'm to go through it, it's going to take me all day. So I'm just really honored to be in your presence right now. Thanks for coming once again.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man. I'm happy to be here.
How's the grind? Final semester, bro.
Yeah, man, it's a crazy grind, you know, second half of senior year right now, man, just trying to get through it, trying to get done, and ready to move on for the second half of life.
It's crazy. Like, people told me freshman year that, yo, Alfred, don't worry about the grind. Senior year, it gets better. You're going to be in, like, 10 hours, 12 hours. I mean, 18 hours, bro.
Oh, my goodness, wow. Well, I'm on 14, so luckily I'm on 18.
That's how you know you planned out your schedule well, right from the start.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
From the start. So I'm proud of you for that. I'm proud of you. So how are you able to combine, bro, this YouTube channel and school, being a student, a full-time student, and being able to be a full-time money maker on YouTube? How do you do that? How do you merge the two?
Well, first of all, for me, it just starts with being passionate about what I do. Everything that I do, from the moment I wake up, from the moment I go to sleep, everything that I do, I'm passionate about. Like the YouTube channel for me, I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for the subscriber count. I don't do it for the views. I do it because I love it. I love talking about sports. Ever since I was a child, I loved watching the NFL. I loved watching the NBA. Those are my idols. Looking up to Kobe Bryant, my favorite basketball player of all time. Looking up to Steve McNair, my favorite NFL player of all time. Just being able to watch that and then now being able to talk about it, having an audience that listens to what I say, believes in what I say. You may even disagree with what I say, but the fact that they're so connected, so involved, and I'm building some sort of community in which we can debate with one another and just have fun talking and watching NFL and watching NBA. I just love it. I'm just geeking out right now just talking about it.
Right. I see the passion, bro. It's very obvious even as you speak to me right now. And talking of people who actually disagree with what you say, you ever wake up one morning and find some opponents just come at you, like someone mentioned you, MJ Take said this on his YouTube channel, Sportsman Entertainment. You ever find that people are actually like harsh because you have different views? Do they say mean stuff in the comment section?
Oh yeah, I mean, absolutely. People are harsh all the time, especially on Twitter, because I'm known for having quote-unquote hot takes, right? I speak my mind. I'm not afraid about that.
Bro.
I've even been mentioned on like local radio.
Really?
Yeah.
What did they say?
I was referencing the Tennessee Titans and why something that they were doing in free agency, something that I disagreed with, and then I tweeted at some radio station here, and they're like, "Oh, at the MJ Take is trying to call us out," and etc. And I mean, but I love it. I love it because sports, in watching sports and trying to, you know, analyze sports, it's very subjective. I mean, we can be as objective as we'd like to be, but ultimately, it all comes down to your certain view of things, and a lot of that has to do with the way you view life in general. So we're going to have disagreements, but as long as we can have productive disagreements and we can at least try to find some sort of common ground, I mean, that's all that matters to me. I mean, some people will just come at you with hate, and that's fine. I mean, I appreciate the hate. I love the hate. I used to be a big WWE fan. I used to be a fan of The Rock, and he used to love being the villain. He used to love being the heel, and I like to embody that sort of charisma on a daily basis. So if you want to hate me, come at me. I love it. I love the praise. I love the hate. I'm all for it.
Munya the villain. We're going to have to edit that YouTube channel name, bro.
Yeah,
Munya
exactly.
the villain.
Yeah.
And it's interesting how people who actually have opposing views are always probably the first to view your YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I find that I was going through the comment section right before I came on air, and I realized that these people are actually like hateful, but they still support. And it's interesting to actually have people who don't support, like have the same views as you, actually try to keep track of whatever you're saying. It shows that you're actually, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
And even if they're opposers, because they've been loyal fans for years or decades, and they're still able to come on there and enjoy the videos. So props to you. I just hope it continues to grow. 15,000 subscribers. I started a YouTube channel, less than 500 subscribers, and I'm like, this isn't for me. It's tough. It's tough.
It's not easy.
How are you able to combine a normal day in school, a normal day in life, to making YouTube videos? You posted only 2 days ago, and this week has been crazy for me.
Yeah.
So how are you able to manage that?
Yeah, so first of all, it all boils down to time management. You know, you just have to manage your time well. So I specifically schedule all my classes for the morning, and if I have to take afternoon classes, then I will. But I want to be done with the day by at least like 2, 3 p.m. And then I want to focus on my YouTube channel afterwards, and then homework at night. I definitely want to go to the rec. I see you there all the time, obviously.
Bro, gotta get big.
But you have to time manage to me. If you can make your schedule to where, okay, I'm going to focus on school in the morning. I'm going to come out. I'm going to focus on my YouTube channel, my website, etc. Okay, then I'm going to go to the rec, and then it's homework until I get it done. Like, I don't care how late I have to stay up, 4 a.m. Okay. Like, but that to me has been the schedule that's worked best for me, and I think is the most optimal for my life.
Right. I wish we could have a platform for you where you kind of shift between being able to motivate people to start, where you like look up to you, do what you're doing, being able to merge the two, just someone to look up to when they think of being able to combine stuff, multiple talents, and being able to put that to good use. I feel like having a platform like that for you would be great. I don't know if you've ever considered becoming a motivational speaker, someone who can get through to people, but that would be great. Have you ever thought of that?
I mean, I would obviously love to do that. I mean, I love speaking in general. I love speaking to audiences. And I love motivating people as well. I'm not sure if I have enough on my resume yet. I mean, I'm only 22 years old, so I don't know like how much people can really look up to me at this point. But without a doubt, in my 30s, in my 40s, in my 50s, I absolutely will be a motivational speaker.
That would be great.
And I really want to help motivate people to, like you said, help consolidate their schedules, consolidate their stresses, and get the most out of their lives and get the most enjoyment out of their lives on a daily basis. That way they can truly live a fulfilling life.
That's great. That's great. So what's it like being able to, I mean, how humble are you supposed to be when you're as famous as you are on YouTube and walking around campus and people are like, hey, MJ Take, hey, like, Sportsman Entertainment. How's the hype like? How do you manage that?
Well, the thing is, because I'm a YouTuber, right, like I compare myself to other YouTubers. So although 15,000 subscribers may be a lot to normal people.
To someone like me, I have 400.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I still look like PewDiePie, who has, I think now 80 million subscribers.
Oh my God.
You know, so to me, it's just, it scales differently, right? So I'm still able to just, on the daily, just believe that, hey, you know what, I'm really not that big of a deal. Occasionally, like you said, I'll run into people who have watched my channel. We'll have great conversations about it, but I never come at it to where like I feel like I'm better than anyone else or anything like that. I think I'm just a normal guy and I enjoy what I do. And if people watch me, great. If people don't, that's fine. I mean, either way, I mean, I love people and I love the people that support me and people who don't.
That's very powerful because a friend of mine was very concerned about how she was trying to get famous on YouTube, and you find that people will support and people wouldn't, but being able to kind of turn that off and focus on what you're doing, your craft, and being able to produce that without worrying about who watches this, who likes this, who comments on this, and just continuing to enjoy what you do. I feel like it goes a long way to keep you going and just keep you on your tracks of progress,
Yeah, exactly.
That's very powerful. So Munya, what's the next steps for you? I know that senior year is coming around the corner. You've worked with great companies like Amazon, and when you get to that point, I feel like your price goes up, and you just become more selective with regards to next steps and decisions in life. What do you feel like is the next step with your channel and school, and where do you find yourself in like 5 years?
Yeah, so for the next 5 years, definitely I'm focused on what I like to call my big three. And that's software engineering, and we're going to see hopefully where I work for next year. That's still for grabs, but we're going to make a decision soon on that.
The price went up.
Yeah, the price went up, and they have to come meet it, right? I'm not going to sell it for less.
I like that.
Yes, best believe that. Definitely focusing on my YouTube channel. Right now, 15,000 subscribers. In the next 2 years, I want 100,000. And then hopefully 5 years, 1 million. That's the goal for me, so we're going to keep pushing forward. And then number 3 is fitness. I really want to continue to craft my fitness and my physique, and I've been studying you and your ebook for that, so thank you for that. I'm going to continue on that grind.
I appreciate that.
And those are my main big three. If I can just continue to focus on those three, hone in on those three, and really have success there 5 years, then we'll begin that motivational speaking, because I want to have a considerable amount of stuff that I've done before people really buy into the things that I've done. But I have my formula. It works for me. It's made me happy. It continues to make me happy. And I think you can help other people.
I like that. It was great to have you here, Munya. I wish we could talk more than 8 minutes.
Yeah.
But with the little time we have, I definitely need to get you back in here sometime to talk some more.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Thank you for coming to 8 Minute TV.
Yeah, man, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Till next time, guys. See ya.